we are on now.
Oh, let me refresh.
Give it 20 seconds or so.
Ah, okay.
Stream's on. Doesn't mean the show started.
Right.
Okay.
That's the important
Pre-show.
part.
Pre-show.
The pre-show.
Does this thing have a Bluetooth password? That's what I want to know.
So,
Check time. Time to check it.
here we go. Okay, looks like it's live. Is it live or is it Memorex? Let's see how long that takes. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Ain't
7,
much showing.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ah! 19! So probably right at 20 seconds. Cool beans, Batman. Cool beans.
I think 20 seconds is built into this program I use.
Ah!
Standard because of a certain one. To make sure
Yeah.
that you know what you're doing.
Correct. Yes. So you have a way to a dump button in case you need it. Yeah. I was getting down to my toes, but I was running out of toes to count on there, Angel.
You can always borrow mine.
Okie dokie, smoky blokey. That still hasn't cleared. Unbelievable. Oh, now's a good time. While I'm at it, may as well do this now. From here to there, from here to there. Okay. And do this tomorrow. Do that tomorrow. All right, from there to there. Then that'll cover that, and then we've got it. Should be all set. All right then. Okay. Um. 23.
How hot is it where you at?
Very stinking hot. You
Very
cannot go outside.
It is very hot. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, it is. And what was I gonna say? Even though it doesn't register that much on the temperature gauge, that's a good temperature up there.
Yeah, 70 sure does sound good.
You surely do. But yeah, you go out there and within 10 seconds you're sweating. I mean sweating, not just to feel hot, but you're sweating. And you sweat from everywhere. You sweat from places you didn't even know had pores in it. I ain't kidding.
I hate the heat, and I live in the heat. Hate it.
It's time to move to Alaska.
It's been in the 90s here.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too extreme of a switch for me.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it might be nice in the summertime. But yeah, there is a difference. Men have, let's see, which one has more pores, but they're fewer pores, but they're bigger, and the other one has more pores, but they're smaller. So I can't remember
What
which
are we
one's
talking about?
how many pores a man and women have.
We're comparing
pores.
pores.
Wet pores, yes. So we probably have more of them, but they're smaller. Men have larger ones, but they're bigger, or something.
Yeah, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Seems like more would be like HD. Women do have smoother, better skin.
that's correct.
Yay!
I got the HD version of the skin.
Right.
The SD.
There you go. Well, see, now you're talking, right?
Well,
You know,
the
that's
SD
one-
in between.
Yeah. Good one. There's an invention. There's something somebody ought to work on. Make Avatar sweat. You know. So she'll
Oh
sweat
yeah,
on
my
her face.
avatar can sweat. I can put that on her.
Oh, can you really? Oh, how cool.
You can drip sweat.
Yeah.
I think I can make mine shiny. It's supposed to be like sweat.
Oh.
Sweat.
I can make mine drippy.
Down the inside of your legs. That, right?
I knew that was coming.
Uh-oh. That's probably what causes it, too.
Oh, my chalice.
My Happy's all super shiny and stuff. Happy's always shiny.
She is.
Shiny star. Well, Jim's not here yet. He's usually here by now. All right, Jim is on vacation. He's not going to be here this week.
Oh,
man.
I didn't know that.
I just remembered he told me last week.
Oops.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't. I had to leave last week. I wasn't on comedy night.
Yeah, see, I see you went over to Happy now. She looks cute in those glasses. Happy, you look so cute in your glasses. There's Haley with Angel. There's Porcelana with her little kitty. And then, Porcelana, your kitty looks like, aw, that's sweet, Happy. Your kitty looks like Pepper's real life kitty.
Bald head.
Yeah, huh?
That
See?
thing's freaky looking.
So I
Probably
guess
a wonderful cat. Probably a beautiful personality.
I guess we now know that Porcelana has a hairless pussy.
Well, I guess you do.
If I had a representative cat, you would never tell where the skin is. Anywho, enough of that. Oh. Wish I had a flyer or something for that kitty to try to grab. I want a little toy. I want a kitty toy to hold over there.
Lost voice for a minute. Okay, now I can't hear anything.
Ah, we can hear you now. You missed my little joke. Okay. So,
Say it again.
What?
say it again. Say it again. I was talking about your fluffy Porcelana. How it doesn't have any hair on it. It's just like Pepper's kitty.
Hear anything?
Can you hear? Well, or not. Hello, Porcelana.
There we
Earth to
go. There we go. I finally got it back.
Ah, good. Right. We heard you talking, but weren't anything listening. So, well, we can just continue on. Well, 3 people are on YouTube. So me.
That's me, that's you, and uh-oh. I mean, somebody's
Right.
watching.
Must be Boston. Is that Boston? Boston, is that you watching? Hi, Boston. And if it's not, hello, YouTube people. Glad you can
Whoever
join us.
you are. Hey,
Wherever you are, wherever you are. Remember to click that subscribe button. Click that thumbs up. Yeah. I wonder if you click on the bell, when it has a live stream, does it notify you there too? I wonder. Either way,
check
click.
it out.
Just,
Right.
yeah, just click on stuff.
Yeah, it can't hurt nothing. You can't break it.
No,
Right.
you can't break it. So just click, click, click. Unlike your regular computer, you got to be careful where you click, or you could break it. That's the truth.
Used to be for sure.
Yeah.
I got to
Pretty
get a
much
new
is.
computer coming up soon. They're going to
Uh-oh.
quit service in Windows 10.
Yep.
Really?
October.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy crap.
No
Well-
updates.
Well, guess what? I'm still using Windows 7, so
You're not getting any security updates.
I never used them anyway because that was just more spy software they put on there.
Some of them were legitimate. You needed.
That's what they tell you. So I was gonna say something. I forgot. Anywho.
Guess it wasn't too important.
Well, no, I
Remember?
thought it was,
Well,
but I
no.
started something else.
Shut everything down and get right back to it.
I have a one-track mind, and when that track runs out, I'm done
Oh,
for.
shit. Dead end. I know the feeling. Think I remember doing stuff like that too. Think.
So, I don't know. Oh, somebody dropped off. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna go ahead
sorry.
and get it started and do what we can.
Good idea.
I missed the joke. I'm gonna have to
I
rewind.
missed it too.
It's
I
in
was
the
looking
it's
at
in
my
local.
papers.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'll look.
Let me put it-
That's funny as hell. Happy should get up here and tell word jokes like that.
That's funny.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hooligans Underground for this week.
Woo!
Welcome to
Hot
Spin.
diggity.
I said that backwards, but y'all know what I meant.
Yeah, we know what you meant. Woo!
the
Welcome,
heat.
Nick. Yeah, it's the heat that's screwing everybody.
It is.
And welcome back, Hope. We haven't seen Hope in like forever, so happy
Welcome
to have you back,
Hope.
Hope.
Yeah, we have it.
Yay.
Focusing on Hope back there. Looking all cool at the bar.
Yeah, man, she's all cool. She's cool back there. She can't be up here with us, riffraff.
Well, she can if she She has a history up here. She can come up here.
There she is. That's a pretty dress you have on, Hope. Beautiful dress.
Very pretty.
You're scared? Vegas style. All right.
All right, I'm going to start us off with a kind of long one.
Good.
Okay.
Boudreaux!
Y'all falling asleep, waiting for the...
You'll probably
Grand
hear me
finale
snore if
then.
that happens.
All right, y'all. Thibodeau, he died.
No!
No!
Yep.
Oh, how sad.
Dang it.
Now, he was delivered to the Bayou funeral, and he was wearing a very expensive, expertly tailored black suit.
Oh.
Hmm.
Now, the mortician, Mr. Boudreaux, of course, he asked Thibodeau's wife how she would like the body dressed. And he points out that Thibodeau does look good in the black suit that he's already wearing.
Huh.
Now, Clotilde, she says that she always thought Thibodeau looked his best in blue.
Huh.
So she wanted him in a blue suit.
Uh-oh.
She gave Boudreaux a blank check, she says. I don't care what it costs, but please have Thibodeau in a blue suit for the viewing. Now, Clotilde returns the very next day for the wake, and to her delight, she finds Thibodeau dressed in a gorgeous blue suit with a subtle chalk stripe. The suit fit him perfectly.
Oh.
She said, Boudreaux, whatever this cost, I'm very satisfied. You did an excellent job, and I'm extremely grateful. How much did you spend? And to her astonishment, Boudreaux presents her with the blank check. He said, no charge.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Clotilde, she insisted. She says, no, really, I must compensate you for the cost of that beautiful blue suit. Boudreaux, honestly, it cost nothing. You see, a deceased gentleman of about your husband's size was brought in shortly after you left yesterday, and he was wearing this blue suit. I asked his wife if she minded him going to his grave wearing a black suit instead, and she said it made no difference as long as he looked nice. Then it was just a matter of switching the heads. No charge at all.
Oh my.
That was so funny. That was a good
I had forgotten the ending, y'all, so I was like reading it to myself as I'm going, thinking, man, this is lame. This is stupid.
Until the end,
Yeah.
yes.
That was good.
Yes. No need to bother with pulling the suit off of one, putting it on the other. Just change the heads over. Nobody know the difference anyway.
Nope. That's
Hi,
hysterical.
Bethy.
That was a good one.
Welcome in, Bethy.
Yeah, welcome in. Welcome to the club. I hope you got voice. Oh,
Oh,
Angel's
no.
crashing.
Come back soon, Angel.
Hold on tight.
Yeah, put the seatbelt
Rapper
on.
Double rap.
Oh, nice top you have on, Bethy. Or is it Betty? Or not quite sure how to
I
pronounce.
can't read them fancy letters.
Yeah, it looks like a it looks like microfarad. It's a Greek symbol.
See, that's way too much intellect for me. Way over
Use
my
the-
head.
You have that in statistics. That means I don't think it's a standard deviation. I think it's something else. But anyway, that's what it is in the sciences. But I can't remember what it is.
All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau.
All right.
Come back to us, Nick.
That was bad. All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau were down at the golf course, and this was a couple days ago. And as they was finishing their game, Thibodeau commented that he was going to see Dr. Hebert, the local dentist.
Oh, the
Dennis
dentist.
Hebert. Not really a doctor. The next day to get his new dentures. And Boudreaux commented, he said, yeah, I got my dentures from him a couple years ago. So Thibodeau asked, he said, well, did he do a good job? Boudreaux says, well, let me put it like this. Yesterday, I was out here playing golf, and the guy next hole sliced his ball and hit it me in the crotch, right in the nut. And that's
Wow.
the first time in 2 years that my teeth did not hurt. I guess that's a no on the denture work.
I guess not. Not a good endorsement there.
Find another one.
That's funny.
Find another dentist.
That's pretty bad when you got to smash the nuts in order to make your teeth not hurt.
All right, let me do one more. And then we'll see if we can get some more jokes up here. All right, Father Thibodeau was making his weekly patient visits down at the hospital. As he walked down the hallway, she said she was laying in the bathtub.
Uh-huh. Any place you want to listen is good, Hope.
I hear you. Reach everywhere, y'all. That threw me. I lost my spot. So we're just gonna start over.
If we start hearing you breathing heavy and huffing and puffing, Hope, we know what else you're doing in there.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Father Thibodeau was
Father-
making his weekly patient visits down at the charity hospital. Now, as he walked down the hallway, he spotted Mother Angelica. She come towards him really fast, and she was saying her rosary really fast and really loud. She ran past him without saying a word. Now, Father Thibodeau continues down the hall. Then he sees Dr. Boudreaux coming around the corner. So he said, Doc Boudreaux, what the heck's the matter with Mother Angelica? She just passed me going 100 miles an hour saying her rosary. Now Boudreaux says, well, I just told her that she was pregnant.
Ooh.
Father
no.
Thibodeau asks him, oh no, is she really? And Boudreaux says, no, of course not, but I cured her hiccups.
That'll do it. That will certainly do it.
She thought she was the newest Virgin Mary.
Immaculate conception, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. right, anybody want to come up here and do some jokes?
You all want to come up there and do some jokes?
You do it,
Oop.
Charlotte.
I've got a few, but I can't carry the whole rest.
Well, no, none of us can do the rest. If you want
Yeah.
to do a few, then I'll do a few more. We'll do half.
I guess we go back and forth then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, something like that. All right. Well, okay. Or you want me to tell one more while you get ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready? All right.
Yeah.
Let me get out the way.
All right then. Here we go. Oh, it's nice to see you all people out here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's beautiful, wonderful. Nick and Ron, man, they're in heaven though. I can tell you, but those two, and surrounded by women, all these beautiful women. This is their night
True.
tonight.
Yep.
Just watch out for Ron though, because he likes to, he knows where to put his sword.
Ooh. Kind of iffy though, huh?
Okay, here we go. Let's go do hopefully some funny jokes. So, the medical science says women really shouldn't have children after 35,
Why?
because 35 children is plenty.
Oh,
Plenty enough.
what the hell is?
Oh, my mate married a Czech girl who took 5 hours to hoover the living room.
What?
He was a Slovak.
Oh,
Pronounce Slavic that way. Yes. A horsewoman decided today to cover her horse with lettuce and tomatoes because she wanted to ride side salad instead of side saddle.
That's good.
Oh, and I tell you, that's why you want to look down when you're looking at women, because a woman's shoe says a lot about how she feels, and if they're behind her ears, she really likes you.
oh, that's right.
Yeah. Gotta get the image there first when that starts
Yeah.
clicking in.
I was like, huh? Oh.
Oh yeah, that.
Been a while.
Happy, that's too funny. That's yes, we're all perverts here. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Women only call me ugly until they find out how much money I make, and then they call me ugly and poor.
That's mean.
Women will never be equal to men until they can walk down the street with a bald head, a beer gut, and still think they're sexy. And they do. They really, really do. Right? Yes. Good consensus on. This is a pretty good topic for the people who are here tonight. Speaking of size, somewhere, it only takes 3.5 inches to please a woman.
That's
And it
right.
doesn't even matter if it's Visa or MasterCard.
Got that right.
As long as it
A
got
woman-
that chip in it.
That's right. And the weight, they don't even have to put it in the slot anymore. There's a joke there. I'll leave that. A woman walked into a bar and asked for a double entendre. So the barman gave her one. No, I don't quite get that. So the other night, there were a couple of women banging on my bedroom door all night long.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Lucky
Yeah.
you.
Eventually, I had to let them out.
Oh,
That's funny.
She told me she was approaching 40, and I couldn't help but wonder from what direction.
oh.
You know,
Thank you.
Oopsie.
Yeah, it would, right? I never understood why women love cats. Cats are independent. They don't listen. They don't come when you call. They like to stay out all night. And when they're home, they like to be left alone and sleep. every quality that women hate in men.
Loving himself.
Yeah. Okay. Um, what's the difference between women and terrorists? Is that
Tell
you can
us.
you can negotiate with a terrorist. Oh, telling telling a drunk woman to calm down has the same effect as baptizing a cat. Um, anybody ever tried to take a cat near water, you'll know what I
Oh,
mean. A woman said to her husband, um, a woman said to her friend that her husband had just bought her a bunch of flowers. She said, "I suppose I'll have to spend the entire weekend on my back with my legs in the air." Um, and her friend said, "Well, don't you have a vase?" I just hope to God there's no thorns in there. Does Angel have a mic on yet? No, no mic for Angel. So we'll welcome her back when she gets her mic on. A recent study has found that women who carry a little extra weight live much, much longer than the men who mention it. And on that note, I think I'll get off the stage.
All right. Big hand.
Yay!
Right.
Challenge.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
awesome.
Right, these are better than other books. Thank you, and
Folks, that
welcome
means it's
back,
time for
Angel.
more Boudreaux jokes.
All right.
Boudreaux. Woo!
We love Boudreaux.
For good or for bad.
It's all good.
All right, Thibodeau. He got himself re-employed.
All right, Thibodeau.
'Cause he had
Oh,
applied
oh.
for a job as a
Uh-huh.
switchman down at the railroad. Now, he was being interviewed by the chief engineer. He asked Thibodeau, if you had one train heading north on track number 1 and realized that another train is headed south on the very same track, what you gonna do?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now, poor Thibodeau, he thinks for a minute, maybe two. Then he says, well, I think I better call Boudreaux. Now, the chief, he's trying to figure out Thibodeau's response because he's confused. He says, why are you going to call up this Boudreaux? Is he an expert about shit like this? Sorry, y'all. That should have been situations like this.
Oh, okay.
But my true self came out just a little bit. I went off script. Thibodeau says, oh, no. He's just my best buddy. But Boudreaux ain't never seen a train track. So, you know. Not my friend. Oh, Boudreaux. Come watch a train wreck. All right. If this was a room full of men, motherfuckers would have been laughing.
Well, that's probably, yes. I really can't argue that too much, no.
All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, y'all gonna like this one. Boudreaux and Thibodeau was walking through the woods one day, and they came upon a well.
Oh, well.
Boudreaux, he says, hey, Thibodeau, how deep you think this well is? Thibodeau says, well, I don't know there, Boudreaux. Let's go ahead and find out. So the two began throwing things down the well, and they can't hear nothing. Nothing's hitting the bottom. Then Boudreaux spots an old train tire laying near the bushes. It says train tire. I don't know what the fuck a train tire is. AI must have wrote this.
Must
a train
be.
tire.
Trains don't got tires,
like-
they have trunks.
He said, hey, Thibodeau, I got an idea. Help me move this here train tire. So they take that train tire and they throw it down in the well. Now,
Oh.
not 2 seconds later, a goat come running out the bushes, straight for him, and jumps in the well. Damn, Boudreaux, you see that crazy ass goat? Now, before Boudreaux can even respond, Pierre comes walking up to the bushes, from in the bushes. He says, "Hey, you fellas happen to see my goat?" Boudreaux says, "I don't know if we saw your goat, but we just saw some fast goat jump right in that well." Pierre says, "Oh no, well that couldn't have been my goat. My goat is tied up to that train tie over there." Okay, I'm gonna paint an image for y'all. They drew the
Oh.
tire, and it was chained to the goat.
Oh.
Again,
Sorry.
yeah, it's all right. It's all in the delivery, because I know it was a funny joke. It's all in the delivery.
Oh. Hope says she can go up there.
You want to come up here, Hope?
Okay. Hurry back, Porcelana. Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, that'd be a good, nice surprise.
Oh,
Haven't
this
been
would
up
be
here in a
great.
while. All right, everybody,
Goodbye.
let's welcome up Hope.
Woo! Hope. Way to go, Hope. Woo!
Okay, guys, I have good news and I have bad news.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm waiting for the applause to end. The bad news is that I found out recently that I have stage 3 breast cancer. And
Oh.
so that's going to put me into chemo and it's going to put me into mastectomy and a lot, right? So, so you guys said you had to do everything up here, and I thought, well, one way to cope, I guess, would be to look up some cancer jokes. Are you guys
Okay.
ready
There you
for
go.
some cancer jokes?
Sure.
I can
Lay it
start
on
it.
us.
Let's do it.
Well, you don't have to really call it cancer. You can call it personal growth.
Oh God, I
That's
should
true,
not
eh?
have laughed, but I did. That was funny.
I actually beat stage 1 and stage 2. Unfortunately, now I'm at stage 3.
Right, yes. Yeah, you leveled up to stage 3 already. Wow.
You know, you want to know what the difference between my father and cancer is?
No.
No, wait, did I say it wrong? No, I'm sorry. Do you want to know what the difference between myself, me, and cancer is? My father didn't beat cancer.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. That's understandable.
That is okay, that's so dark.
It was.
So I actually used to hate cancer, but recently it's been growing on me.
Oh my goodness.
I found out
That was bad.
I found out that 1 in 8 women do get breast cancer, so now I only hang out in groups of 7 or less women.
Smart
That's a
idea.
good one.
Yeah, I like that. Yes.
What is the best way to get chewing gum out of your hair?
Do tell. How?
Go to chemo for a few months.
Oh,
Oh my
True,
goodness.
that's true. Because they'll all be gone after that.
The doctor said that I have both cancer and short-term memory loss. And I said, well, at least I don't have cancer.
oh,
Oh, what a sense of humor. What a sense of humor.
All right. So I've been terrible enough, but it's both scary and funny, and laughter is the best medicine. And if laughter is the best medicine, then you guys are my sexy nurses. I love you guys.
All
I
right.
like
That's
that.
sweet.
Get behind that one.
All right, Hope.
All right, big
That's so
hand for
good of
Hope.
you
Thank
to
you,
go out
Hope.
there, Hope. What courage and what bravery. Way to go,
Right?
Hope.
That's awesome.
Well done, Hope.
Good job.
Good luck fighting it, Paige. I hope. Good luck.
Hello, Deborah.
Well, guys, I
Yeah.
can't beat none of them jokes. I guarantee you. Now, I'm gonna do this one instead. Boudreaux and Thibodeau was taking a trip down to Mexico, and they wanted to make a little extra money while they was, south of the border. So they took with them bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping.
Oh.
Yup.
Okay.
'Cause they know everything about bungee jumping down in the flattest part of the country.
Uh-huh.
They bought one of those big old cords, the big stretchy ones.
Yeah.
And when they got to Mexico, they found a really high cliff. Now, Boudreaux, he tied one end of that cord to Thibodeau, and the other end to a tree.
Okay.
Now, Thibodeau jumped. And when he
Uh-oh.
came back up, he had red mark right on the side of his face.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now, Boudreaux asked him if he hit the ground. Thibodeau said no. So Boudreaux, but they shortened up the cord anyway. Boudreaux didn't believe. Again, he jumped.
Uh-oh.
And this time he come up even more bruised up on the
Oh.
other side. Well, first it was on one side, then it was on the other. Again, Thibodeau denied that he ever hit the ground. They shortened the cord one more time. Thibodeau jumped again. When he bounced up this time, his face full of blood.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Boudreaux asked him, he said, "Did you hit the ground?" Thibodeau says, "No, I did not hit the ground. But tell me, what the hell is a piñata?" I think they found a local birthday party.
That's funny as hell.
All right, here's a good one, y'all. This is specially made for a room full of women. All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau was standing at the base of a flagpole, looking up. A blonde-headed woman walked by and asked what they was doing. He says, "We supposed to find the height of the flagpole, but we ain't got no ladder," says Thibodeau. Now the blonde took a wrench from her purse, loosened all the few bolts at the bottom, and laid down the pole. Then she took a tape measure from her pocket, took a measurement, and announced 18 feet 6 inches, and walked away. Boudreaux shook his head and laughed. "Ain't that like a blonde? We ask for the height, and she gives us the length."
Gosh.
Y'all thought I was going to try to make the blonde look bad, huh?
Uh-huh.
That was
See that?
funny. That was
All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau. They walked into the Bayou Bar and ordered a couple of drinks. They then each pulled out a sandwich from their pockets and began to eat. I think I said this one like a week ago. But seeing this, the angry manager, Mr. Bado, approached him. He said, "Excuse me, but you cannot eat your own sandwiches in here." Well, Boudreaux and Thibodeau looked over at each other, shrugged, and just exchanged sandwiches. Maybe if I called it a po' boy sandwich. Coon-ass
Oh, that's what he
sandwich.
said.
That's funny.
What he said.
Perfect.
Has to be careful what you say to Boudreaux, because he's liable to take you literally.
Right.
Might be one of his good traits. Sometimes. Some people like honesty. Alright, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, they ran into each other the other day on the levee. During the ensuing conversation, Boudreaux remarked, he said, "Thibodeau, my wife Marie, she is an angel, yeah." Thibodeau, he replies. He says, "May, are you sure or lucky? My wife, she's still alive." Boudreaux called up Marie on the phone. He said, "Mes chers, I just won the lottery. Pack your bags." Marie said, "That's great, Boudreaux, but I don't know whether to pack for the heat or the cold." Boudreaux says, I don't care. Pack your shit and get out. Be gone."
You gone?
Pack your stuff and go.
You out of there.
She gets half, and he knows she's going to take half and go anyway. So might as well
Might
take
as well
control
And then
of
come
the
back and get
situation.
the other half when he ain't looking.
That way, because, never mind, I ain't saying no more. All right, Boudreaux, Thibodeau, and Abel were bragging about their love-making abilities.
Oh,
Abel
wow.
bragged first. He says, "I made love to my wife 3 times last night. She woke up in ecstasy." Thibodeau says, "Well, me, I made love to Clotilde 6 times last night. She got up this morning, cooked me a big old breakfast, and told me she could never find a man better than me."
Wow.
Now Boudreaux's turn. Takes a sip of his beer. He says, "Me, I only made love to Marie 1 time last night." Now Abel and Thibodeau, they laughed at that hysterically. Thibodeau managed to ask Boudreaux, he says, "And what she had to say this morning when you left?" Boudreaux takes another sip of his beer. He says, "Well, all she told me was, Boudreaux, don't stop." Who's the real winner there, y'all?
That's right.
I mean, the man's got to
All
sleep.
night long one.
That's funny.
Y'all should know I'm digging deep for some of these jokes, y'all.
These are good, though. These are good.
I'm in parts of this stack I ain't never been in.
Those are the good ones.
All right, here we go. Let me change the camera angle a little bit. I get into telling jokes, I forget all about the stream.
Uh,
I do. Sometimes, usually I have it at the back of my head. And I don't even look up because I'm looking at the paper. All right,
Yeah, looking at
Boudreaux
the
goes
people.
to see his preacher one day. He said, "Preacher, something terrible is happening. I have to talk to you about it." Preacher asks, he says, "Well, Boudreaux, tell me what's wrong." To which Boudreaux, he tells him, he says, "It's my wife, Marie. I think she's poisoning me." Now the preacher, very surprised by this, says, "What the hell makes you say that, Boudreaux?" And Boudreaux says, I'm telling you. I just know she's trying to poison me. Tell me what to do." The preacher then offers. He says, "Tell you what, let me talk to her, and I'll see what I can find out and let you know." You know how preachers, they probe and they talk and ask questions and all nosy and shit. He'll find out the info.
mm-hmm.
A week later, the preacher calls up Boudreaux. He says, "Well, I spoke to your wife on the phone for 3 solid hours.
Dang.
You want my advice?" Now Boudreaux, he's anxious. He says, "Yes, anything, Father. Tell me." Preacher says, "Take the damn poison." I guess I said that wrong. It's probably more of a merciful thing. Take the poison.
Take the
Have
poison.
mercy on your soul, young man.
After just 3 hours. Wow.
All right, one more. Boudreaux, he went out one night and he had a little bit too much to drink. Now, as he staggered home, he put his empty bottles in his back pockets. I guess he was drinking them little whiskey bottles or something. Now, walking up the steps to his house, he trips. Well, maybe he was wearing the big old baggy pants like them kids wear. That must have been it. Tall boys.
Mm-hmm.
Beer, tall boys. Maybe ponies. But I ain't no true Cajun drinking no damn pony. Anyway, He walking home with them things in his back pocket. He trips, he fell down, broke the bottles, cut himself up pretty bad too. Right down the derriere, the butt, the ass. Now he goes inside and looks at the mirror, to look at the damage he done to himself. So he went and got some Band-Aids, and he's putting Band-Aids on his cuts. And the next morning, Marie, she said, well, Boudreaux, I can see that you came home drunk again last night. Boudreaux says, well, Shell, what makes you say that? Marie says, well, because you put Band-Aids all over the mirror. Again.
Gosh.
Stupid Boudreaux. That's funny.
All right, perfect timing. Happy got the big
The big chair out
basket
there.
chair going back there. That's
Yeah.
good.
Way to go,
Turn
Happy.
the camera
Happy
around
and
just in
Deborah
time.
sitting in a
I
chair.
I
K-I-S-S.
see a cloud. Her in a cloud. She'll rest. Oh, there she goes. All right. Now zooming, so y'all can, whatever. All right, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, they both got a job down at the sawmill. And on their first day of work, after a couple hours, Boudreaux hears that Thibodeau screaming.
Uh-oh.
Hears him screaming. He runs over to see what's wrong. Thibodeau says, man, I done lost me a finger.
Oh, no.
Boudreaux asks him how it happened. Thibodeau says, well, I touched this big old spinning thing right here, and
Oops.
I guess I'd have to be doing it. Damn it, there goes another finger. I just realized that without my gestures or anything, you wouldn't know what I was doing. All right, I'm going to call open mic.
Open mic.
Open
I got a
Mikey.
poem for you.
Okay.
What?
I got a poem for you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Come
Okay.
up here and do a poem.
Okay.
Come on up and do a poem. Let me get out the way.
Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Glad you came up there. Well
One
done.
bright morning, in the middle of the night, two dead boys came out to fight. They stood back to back and faced each other, took out their swords, and shot each other. A deaf policeman soon heard the noise and came out to kill those two dead boys. If you don't believe my story, it's true. Just ask the blind man, he saw it too. Okay, that's
That
it.
was really good.
That's
All right, that was good.
That was
Big hand for Bethany, y'all.
Woo! More.
Thank you, thank you.
That was good. I like that.
That was good. And that was the whole purpose of tonight, y'all. For her to come up here and tell us that poem.
That's right.
Alright, now I'm gonna find another joke here that's kinda, I don't know, I never read this one, we're gonna see. It's got the word Hell's Angels scribbled across the top of it. Might be special. Alright, there was this Hell's Angel riding down the road on his motorcycle last winter. He was wearing a leather jacket and it had a broken zipper. Now, that was cool. He finally stopped the bike and thought to himself, man, I can't drive anymore with the cold air hitting my chest. So he decided to put the coat on backwards to block the air from hitting him. He continued driving and came around a bend and lost control and he wrecked,
Oh no.
wiped out. Now, coincidentally, right in front of him was Boudreaux's house. Bet y'all was wondering when Boudreaux was going to come into this.
What a lucky
In there somewhere.
Right in front of his house. Now, Boudreaux happened to see what had happened. And he called the state police to report the accident. The trooper on the phone, he says, is the guy showing any signs of life? Boudreaux says, well, he was until I turned his head around the right way. You know what got me stuck on that? The fact
What?
that he was in South Louisiana wearing a leather jacket in the winter. I mean, at most it's a flannel shirt or something.
Doesn't-
Alright, you jump a page or two. Alright, here's a good one. It's long at least. Nobody
I can
said
go
it.
next if you want.
I thought somebody would have a comeback for that. If
Um,
Sonya was here, or Randy
Should have
was
said
here,
so-
or Fiddler was
It was-
here, I'd have got a
it was-
comeback.
It was too easy. That was too easy.
Alright, Boudreaux and Thibodeau were driving around one Saturday, and everywhere they passed, people would wave and holler. They said, "Hey, Boudreaux." Now, after a while, this started to get aggravating to Thibodeau. He said, "Boudreaux, is there anybody that does not know you?" Now, Boudreaux says, "Well, no. I think just about everybody knows me." And Thibodeau says, "I bet the governor don't know you." "Well, let's take a ride to Baton Rouge and find out," says Boudreaux. Now, they drive by the state capitol building, and guess who's standing out there? The governor himself.
Oh,
He
not
was
the
getting
governor.
into his limo, and he spotted Boudreaux. He says, "Hey, Boudreaux, how you been, my friend?"
Uh-oh.
Thibodeau's fucking amazed. He says, "Well, that ain't nothing. I bet the president don't know you." Okay. A couple of weeks later, it just so happens to be that Boudreaux and Thibodeau was in Washington, D.C.
Ooh.
Don't know why.
Yeah, what's a Cajun doing in D.C.?
And when they drove past the White House, naturally, the president happened to be out on that front thing.
Not the front
And
lawn.
he seen Boudreaux's car out there. And he hollered. He said, "Hey, Boudreaux, how you and Marie been?" "Long time." Now, Thibodeau is flabbergasted. He says, "Well, that's the ultimate. I know nobody more important than that knows you. Nobody." Well, several weeks go by, and for some reason, they ended up in Rome.
Rome.
And where Boudreaux, he says to Thibodeau, he says, "Oh yeah, by the way, the Pope knows me too." Thibodeau says, "Boudreaux, I know you full of shit now. I know the Pope don't know you." Boudreaux says he'll be right back. And he walked right into the Vatican. A few minutes later, two men appear on the second floor balcony, waving at the crowd. A man standing next to Thibodeau asked him, said, "Excuse me, I know that's Boudreaux up there on the right, but who that man with the white robe standing next to him?" That's the end of the joke. Wasn't really a joke. It was a story.
There's a man in white.
Man, that Boudreaux
Oh, no.
outshine the Pope.
I can go up next. If you want me to.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Let me, come on up. Let's walk
All right,
up once
Hope.
again,
Come
y'all.
on, one more time.
Yeah.
Woo! Way to go, Hope.
Hope, 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 hope.
Okay, so my friend Mike is about to have heart surgery, but the surgeons are calling it open mic night.
That's a good one.
So I have this belief that everything bad or upsetting can be improved with humor. So let's get more into the illness jokes.
Let's do it.
Why did the doctor keep having to go into work at 3 a.m.?
Why?
Fine.
Because he was an oncologist.
Oh,
Oncologist.
oncologist.
Apologist.
That's pretty clever.
It is.
So the
Very
doctor
devoted,
said, yeah. So the doctor said, pick a star sign, any star sign. So I said Aquarius. And the doctor said, nah, man, you've got cancer.
Oh, man.
Oh shit! Oh no!
So I find out that I don't have long to live. And I ask the doctor, is there anything we can do? The doctor says, well, you could start taking mud baths. I said, okay, great. That's going to help me live longer? He says, nah, but it'll help you get used to being in the dirt.
Ooh.
Oh!
God.
Oh!
Ow.
Gotta go deep to get that one.
He tells me I have terminal cancer. Oh my God, I say. How long do I have left? 7, says the doctor. 7 what? I ask, months? Years? 6, says the doctor.
Oh,
Oh.
my goodness.
Oh no!
Down.
Counting down my
Lord.
minutes.
Well, you know, until you pay him. No,
Oh, I
he
know,
ain't
right?
gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll keep you alive till the check comes in. Oh, it's horrible. So, okay, I'm sorry I'm being so dark, but you know, dark humor is like children with terminal illness. They never get old. It never gets old.
Damn. Damn. God.
All right. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you and sorry again.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be
Oh,
sorry.
oh,
All right,
There
big
we go,
man
Hope.
for Hope, y'all. Hope
Glad
we
you're
love
here,
you.
Oh.
Hope. That's
Well
awesome.
done, Hope. Thanks for getting up there and telling these jokes. What a beautiful
Yeah.
sense of humor. What an amazing
Yeah.
sense of humor.
Abs-
All right. Y'all, I think
I
it's
got
time to
more.
wrap it up for tonight. But I'm going to do one
Oh.
more joke.
Yay.
Okay. I found some more if we want to continue on.
Well, you want to come up here now? We got, to
So-
the hour, we got 9 minutes.
Okay. I can do that.
All
Oh,
right,
went up
let
there
me
twice. I
back
guess
the
I can do
camera
it
up, get my ass off stage, and say, all right, everybody, let's welcome Wyatt again. Okay.
Woohoo!
Hi, everybody.
Why did I call
Nice to see you all again.
Shoot me.
What a nice view of Happy and Deborah. They're so nice, so sweet. So, yeah, here we go. All right, these could be kind of raunchy. All right, so a husband and wife are trying to set up a new password for their computer. The husband says, MYPENIS, my penis. And the wife, and the wife falls on the ground laughing her ass off because on the screen it says, error, not long enough.
That was good. Funny Nick didn't laugh.
Yeah, right? So the guy sees this woman and says, hey, you want to suck my weenie? The girl says, no. So the guy says, well, it's probably for the best. I mean, it has a label, warning, choking hazard. And the girl replies, isn't that the warning they put on tiny objects?
It is.
Oh, so another guy
Vienna
sees
sausages.
there's another girl, and he asked her, you want to hear a joke about my weenie? Then he says, never mind, it's too long. And then the girl says, you want to hear a joke about my pussy? And she says, well, never mind, you'll never get it. That was too long. A girl broke up with me and sent me pictures of her and her new boyfriend in bed together.
Oh,
The
my.
solution? I sent them to her dad. Yeah. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about this stuff. So this is a little bit longer. Eddie wanted desperately to have sex with the hot girl at work, but she had a boyfriend. So one day, Eddie gets so desperate that he went to her and said, I'll give you $100 if you have sex with me. The girl looked at him and, the girl looked at him shocked. And she says, hell no. And so, he said, it'll be real quick. I'll throw the money on the floor. You bend over and get it. And I'll be finished by the time you've picked it up. She thought for a moment and told him that she would have to talk to her boyfriend about that. So she called her boyfriend and explained the situation. Her boyfriend says, well, here's what you do. Ask him for $200, pick up the money really fast, and he won't be able to get his pants down. So she says, okay, and she accepts the guy's proposal. So 30 minutes go by, and the boyfriend is still waiting for his girlfriend's call. Finally, after 45 minutes, the boyfriend calls and asks the girlfriend, what the fuck just happened? Still breathing hard, she managed to reply, oh, that bastard had all quarters.
That's a good one. That's funny.
Yeah. Here's a misdirection. What gets longer when pulled, fits between the breasts, and inserts neatly into hole, and works best when jerked.
What?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. It's a seatbelt, you dirty-minded people out there. Here's a teacher said to Tommy, the student, can you use harassment in a sentence? The student thinks about it and says, well, okay, here we go. Her mouth said no, but harassment, yes. Harassment. Okay, that's probably, okay. So, so someone asked me today how people view lesbians in my country. And, apparently, usually in HD wasn't the answer they were looking for.
So that's right.
I think, let's see, is there something quickly here? I thought of something. I saw. That's it. All right, that's all. I'll leave it at that. All right, that's all.
Okay.
All right,
thanks
Wildcat.
everybody for
Big
listening.
hand for Wildcat, y'all.
All right, thank you all. Thanks for laughing for these lame
God.
jokes. But
They're
remember,
fun.
if somebody makes a proposal, determine what the denominations are going to be first.
Yeah. Well, it could have been worse. Could have been nickels.
Could have been, yeah, nickels or pennies.
Oh my lord, Denny's, can you imagine? Everybody's imagining that right now. No, y'all.
Depending on who's doing the bending over.
Well, everybody's got their own little thing going in their head, I'm sure.
Oh, I know, I got mine.
No, them words didn't even come out. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming to Hooligans. Thank you for sharing your jokes with us.
Yay,
Thanks
thank
for
you,
laughing
Nick.
at us, laughing with us, and thanks for spending your time with us.
And thank you,
Yeah.
Nick.
Good job, everybody.
For
I
Thank
don't know
posting
what
these
the
things.
Thursday setup's going to be, as usual. So, either
We'll check
I'll
on
tell
it.
you in the group right before, or y'all can come here and check it out that night, Wednesday night. I think
Yeah.
Candy usually does it Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you could just wait until Thursday. Either way.
Or
Long
you
as
could, yeah,
as long
but
as you get there.
yeah, either way. I know
Yeah,
I'll put a notice out an hour ahead of time.
you do.
So, if
Um,
that usually is enough time to get yourself dressed. 'Cause we like to dress up.
Oh,
God
yeah.
knows.
All right, good night,
Wednesday isn't
everybody.
really anything hope. It's just coming in early to see what the stage is so you can get ready for Thursday. That's what
Signing off.
Hi.
All right. Good night, you
Hi,
two.
Deborah.
For watching.
Y'all are
Thank you.
precious.
Thank you for the bathtub entertainment.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Porcelana. Have a nice night, sweetie.
Good
You
night.
too, honey. Love y'all. Bye.